Hey Zoo family, welcome to today's video.
We're gonna get some Chipotle for dinner. Over here at Publix, we got our dinner, and I do not have my contacts in, so my glasses are fogging up something fierce. You can already see that fog right there. Should have put my contacts in. But as you can tell from the title of today's video, we're sharing some information that is going to change our life pretty drastically. And Melanie, you want to tell them?
Okay, so I've struggled with hyperthyroidism for 17 years. And found out, like, I had a really bad episode that day that we went to Hollywood Studios.
You may have noticed she kind of at some point in the video got a little more tired looking than she had been before.
Yes.
And a little red in the face, and for a couple days we were wondering if she kind of just had heat exhaustion or something like that.
Yep.
So she scheduled an appointment with her endocrinologist because she didn't want to like mess around, wanted to know if something was wrong.
So they did an ultrasound and they found a nodule. So what the preventative, I changed my medication, that was one, and so they're very happy about that, because the medication I was on I can't go long term on it, and I've already gone way too long term on it already. So I'm changing my medication, and we'll see what happens. The last time I changed my medication, I gained 40 pounds in 6 weeks. So I'm like literally.
That's
like
not a joke.
No, it was terrible.
Her body did not react well to the thyroidism, the hypothyroidism medication.
So I agreed if they could monitor it very closely.
She would be willing to go on it this time, so they're going to change her.
So we're going to change.
But we kind of just skipped over the whole, there's a goiter on your thyroid thing very quickly. Yes, it's true, and yes, it shows up in the sonogram, and we don't know what it is. There is a small chance it could be cancer, but we're not gonna like overreact. Right. And like, and Melanie's decided she doesn't want to just immediately opt for the surgery and say take out half my thyroid, because that is something sometimes people do. They just opt to remove half their thyroid, and then while they have her open, they would find out what it is, remove it, send it to biopsy, and find out if it's cancer.
So there's a lot of risk, including like not being able to talk after the surgery. Yeah,
thyroid surgery is really invasive, because your thyroid is so close to your vocal cords, and there's another thing in there. It's your thyroid. Your parathyroid. Your what?
Parathyroid.
Parathyroid. Is that what it is? I'm forgetting if that's what I heard the lady say, but it's just a very sensitive area of your body, and it's not like no big deal surgery. It's like you have to have a very skilled surgeon. They told her they don't feel like she has to like rush to do that.
Right.
That we can take our time. She can switch medications. We can monitor.
Finish breastfeeding Lou.
Right. Yeah. Because if she moves forward with some of this stuff, she would have to finish breastfeeding Daisy.
Like right now. And like I'm not okay with that. So so people know. I don't know how many of you have watched our channel long enough since Timmy was a baby. We tend to be the types who let the baby kind of decide when the baby's done breastfeeding. And we've had some babies wean off at 9 months, some go like almost 18, like, and you're wondering like, you're done. We have to stop this at some point. So, anyways. So that being said, I talked to the doctor today, and then I talked to her twice again today. And they said that if I change my medicine, that I wouldn't have to necessarily have surgery unless it comes back cancerous. So that being said, for right now, when we can't do anything about it really anyway, I am going to change my diet, and like hardcore change
drastically.
Oh yeah.
And it's hard because it's a diet we're not used to. It's not like going gluten-free or something simple like that.
Like you can just you have to have gluten-free. Oh, I can do this. No, it's like I gotta monitor salt. So like not everything says low sodium.
Yeah,
and
salt
even low
and
sodium,
iodine.
Exactly.
Different foods have contents of iodine, and you can't have that, right? You have to have no iodine in your food.
No, because I have overproduced. So
yeah. She has an overactive thyroid, not an underactive thyroid, which is its own issue. She's kind of on the verge of having Graves' disease, if you know what that is. It's an autoimmune disorder.
Yep.
And I know you either have it or you don't typically, but they've never just like said yes, you have it to Melanie. They've always, oh, it's all right, baby, it's all right. They've always told her, you know, you kind of seem to have some of the symptoms, but the blood work has never made it definitive that she has it. So that's why she's never taken, you know, other serious precautions other than medicating like she's supposed to and being careful what she eats. But because of this growth and stuff, like we're not gonna mess around and be like, oh, it's probably nothing. Like, we're changing diets, and I'm gonna try and be a supportive husband, and I'm gonna try and go on the diet with her. And it's not even gonna help me lose weight, so it's not even about weight. It's just not wanting her to go through it alone. To feel like she's got to prepare her meals and then everything else for us. Like, we're all gonna commit to this. Really, the kids are gonna commit to it too. They're gonna have to learn to like some new things, or just be okay with certain things being absent from our diet.
Like
so
no sugars, no processed anything.
Yeah.
Breads can't have sodium. It's crazy.
Yeah, almost basically
Everything
you get rid of bread.
Sodium.
It is crazy. So we'll try and show you a little bit of the stuff we're buying, but so far it's just like juices and little snacks that she knows she can have, like peanuts with no salt. Like,
no salt.
they are roasted, but there's 0 salt. They're still in the shell, so she can have those. Because you gotta eat something. And what if you have a snack attack? Like, you gotta get something. You've gotta have it be healthy. Brussels sprouts, mushrooms.
Yep.
So
A lot of,
things I like.
on the table.
I am a little jealous of people who have the willpower to do this. Maybe I will discover my own willpower when it comes to my appetite again. Something I don't know if I've ever had in my life. No one in my household did growing up, and I caught that from them. So, hey, who's back there? What are you doing?
Oh, look.
What are you doing? Are you trying to be on or stay off camera? What? You guys bored you already?
No, she's just making me. She's making me nauseous and dizzy.
By doing what? This?
Yes. You're doing this.
No, we're not getting that. I don't know why you kids think we're buying toys when we're at the store. Oh, he holds my hand still. One day your kids won't do this. Caleb wouldn't do this. Caleb would be, Dad, let go of me. Dad, let go of me. So we probably are going to introduce a regular Taco Tuesday sort of routine, like Tex-Mex Taco Tuesday. It probably won't be Tuesdays, but it will be regular because we're thinking that is an area where we can replace the tortillas with butter lettuce. If you've never used butter lettuce, it's a great keto alternative to having like tortillas or something like that. And then you can still do chicken or turkey actually, and have it be seasoned with low sodium. And you can still make do, right? You can find a lower sodium cheese. The funny thing is, we went and looked at the dairy-free cheese, and it has more sodium than normal cheddar cheese. Oh my gosh, there's sodium in everything. So she can't have sodium. And it's kind of like when you find out you have a soy allergy, you find out soy's in everything. Sodium's the same way. Sodium is everywhere. There's salt in everything. So this will be interesting.
Look, salt-free.
Salt-free onion and herb. Nice.
You can probably get all these.
Yeah, if they're salt. Oh my gosh, they're all
Vegetable
salt-free. Vegetable
I put
seasoning.
that on my Brussels sprouts.
That's nice.
Roasted garlic and bell pepper? Yes.
Hey, why not? You better get used to it.
No, I mean, do you want it?
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to get used to it too for variety is what I mean. This little munchkin's already like, hey, are we done yet? Are we done yet?
Okay, let's keep going. Okay, my husband must really love me because he is Cuban and we're switching to brown rice for no sodium.
Oh, it's brown rice. Oh my goodness, what is the world coming to? We're switching our brand of pasta while we're at it. Don't know if we're gonna go, whole grain or gluten-free? We don't know. We have no idea about this stuff. In fact, some of you maybe do, and you can help us out because maybe you already made this transition in your diet for health reasons, or maybe because you just wanted to eat healthier. What brand of pasta should we try? Help us out there because we're in the dark here. You all right back there? Yeah. What are you guys doing back there? You just bored? That bored. Look at that fog. Look at this lens fog. Dad, give me the phone. Just will you give me the phone? She's ready to be home
and doing her routine. Aren't you, babe? No, don't touch the mask. Don't do it. Don't do it. I love you so much. Okay, we got a couple of carts full of stuff. You can see we've switched to broths that are unsalted. We could not find a good almond milk that was low sodium. Surprisingly, who would have thought, right? Almond milk, low sodium. I thought it would be, but it's actually quite high in sodium. Isn't that interesting, kids?
I don't know what you're saying. She said you are. All I'm hearing is science.
Science. That was good. Bumping for that. That was a good joke. Mommy is getting gluten-free, salt-free pretzels right now because I think that can be on her diet. We think anyways. So we just got home. The kids want to watch a little bit of Star Wars before bed. It's actually quite late. So it's going to be bedtime pretty soon. Yeah, buddy, just a second. And I see you coming down there. Timmy went to get a blanket because he's always got to curl up with a pillow and a blanket and watch his movies. So we're going to watch a little bit of a Star Wars movie, probably the first 10, 20 minutes of it. We know tonight was not a typical video for us. It was an off night and an unexpected night because we actually had other plans for a different video we wanted to film, but our plans changed when we realized we needed to go and do a special shopping trip so that Mommy had food in the house that she was able to eat. She didn't even have snacks, no meals upcoming that she can eat now. So it's gonna be an interesting change. It's not like she can just go gluten-free and that be enough, or go keto or paleo or something like that, paleo, and that be enough. She has to actually go item by item and make sure it has not too high of a sugar count, not too high of a protein count, and definitely low sodium, low iodine. And things don't say that they're low iodine, so you actually have to research the foods ahead of time. Luckily, a friend of ours has gone through this before and is helping us out by giving Melanie some pointers of how to begin to adjust. We might talk about it more in the upcoming weeks to let you know how Mel's doing. There are follow-up appointments to be had, and we'll let you know what happens with those. Like, there's potential for a biopsy, but they've been telling us about the biopsy, and the more they tell us about it, we're like, that's not actually a good idea, like with the things that they're telling us. So we're putting it in the Lord's hands and trying to figure out what the next step is. So definitely changing her medication and changing her diet are the immediate things that will whatever it is, if it is the C word, cancer, we will starve it. And if it's not, then still this would shrink the growth, because she's not going to be feeding it whatever it is, because it is on her thyroid, and she's going to be eating a diet that is fine-tuned for thyroidism in general. So thank you for your concern. What I already know will be your concern and comments of encouragement. And thanks for watching today's video. And we do have another video planned for Friday as usual, and you won't want to miss it. We already have it planned, and we know it's what we would have put out today if plans hadn't changed, right? We're doing that same thing.
I think so.
And you guys are going to love it. So stick around for Friday. We love you, Zoo family. We'll see you then.